It was a bright pink sticker with a stingray on it, and I thought I put my stickers all over stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm in Stingray. And I think I rehearsed with him like 3 times before I realized I couldn't afford to drive that far. I was just broke, had no money, you know, and so that was my little Stinger, but he had one of those. And I always thought it was cool because, like you said, that guitar could like hold a note forever.
I didn't really know how it was. I was watching Steve Vai, one of my favorite kind of guitar players, in Satriani, and their models don't have them. But then you go to NAMM, and the other ones that do have them, they're like, you know, like $15,000 guitars. But it's like they had them in them because like Steve would hit this, like he'd do this routine where it's like woo 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 woo, and it's like, how does he make it do that? You know? And
right.
So, nice. So like, oh, it's the Sustaniac, and so you start getting into it. And almost all, it's like Shawn, it's like all these guys, you know, they have them.
They're a little cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah, how funny. It's like, you can't have one, you're not a rich rock star. So this is the Carvin Cali carve top? Is
no, this one's just the headless. This one, I think they called it the Trump guitar. Because we got, you know, the money, you know, so I thought, well, shoot, you know, buy American. So I bought this as an Escondido American-made guitar.
Well, you know what? Every one of my PA systems, other than a few of my speakers, have all been Carvin. And Eric McCornack helped me get my first Carvin PA. And I didn't have any money, and he put my PA on a credit card and let me pay him off. And thank you, Eric. I appreciate that.
Enrique.
Long time ago. And that was, I wish I never would have gotten rid of that PA system. It was great. Always sounded awesome. Big fat tone. Yeah, it was, Carvin is the way to go for American made. And it's a shame that they don't have the Carvin shop anymore in Los Angeles, down there in Hollywood. I used to go to that. That was like a religious stop for me.
I gotta stop and
play homage, right? So your Schecter, you like that Schecter too?
Yeah, it's one of those guitars where its playability is pretty good, you know, and it stays in tune really well. And the Sustaniac, I used it a lot when I was in Los Gatos Locos, and I'd have my, you know, just a little bit of gain, and then I hit that switch, and it would just sing. You know, I hit a note, and it would just sing, and it would just harmonically just clean just right. It's always like, you know, sometimes you go to the amp and it's not quite there.
Right.
This one was always there.